Here's how I made this coffee curve for my rods animation. First I got the rod's bottle and camera in place, then used a Bezier curve to map out the path I wanted the coffee to take. For more vertices I converted this to a mesh and then back to a curve. In Geometry Nodes I built a setup to help accurately duplicate the curve. I added a curved mesh node with a curved line node, inputted into the profile curve with these values. I had a delete geometry node here and a resample curve here with the count set to 4. Using an index node and a compare node I isolated these lines. With Control A I converted the visual geometry to mesh and rotated certain parts with proportional editing to get the desired look. Next I added a displacement node with a texture set to clouds. Once I was happy, I again converted back to a curve and moved on to the liquid sim. In the physics tab, I set the curve to force field with these settings. I added a cube and scaled it to fully cover the path, displaying it as a Y mesh. This cube is set to domain with these settings. I added 2 UV spheres, one at the start of the curve and one at the end, setting the type to flow on both, with the first to inflow and the second to outflow. I baked the simulation data here, followed by the mesh data here. For the material, here is the setup I used. I added a bump node to add some final surface details. And there we go, a coffee curve that flows perfectly out of the bottle. Thanks for watching, adios.